Hello, welcome to JenPenCreations. I'm Jen, and today we're going to talk about our social anxieties as adults and the fact that sometimes they can cause us to be bad friends and lose our friends. I personally have social anxiety when it comes to being in public places around a whole lot of people. I had anxiety going to the archery range last week, so we're going to talk about that. And we're going to talk about the other anxieties we have, like with our cell phones and stuff, that cause us to sometimes be bad friends and lose friends. We're going to talk about all of that and maybe even a little more because I like to rant today on JenPenCreations, so stick around. I really just wanted to come here to the archery range, but my anxiety has gotten the best of me. I really wanted to, but I really wasn't going to. I was just going to sit at home and edit another video. However, this is something I've put off and put off and put off all week. So today I disciplined myself, basically forcing myself to come. I told myself that if I can at least get my bows into the car and make my way to the target range, I would be able to get out and go to the target range and go practice with my bow and not have a problem. My problem was actually getting out of the house. Taking those first steps to go through the front door and get into my car and go somewhere is where my problem lied today. So I forced myself to come here. I've made it here, and now there's too many people, and I don't want to sit around waiting for 30 minutes just to be able to shoot my bow. This is not going to happen for me today. Today's video is just about the anxiety, the extreme anxiety that sometimes we have that has no explanation. Like, really, how hard is it to get up and get dressed and get in your car and go and do something you have been wanting to do? That, like, these are things you want to do. How hard is it to do the things you want? For some reason, it's really hard. Getting out of the house is the first step. You have to tell yourself, okay, all I have to do is get dressed and get into the car. Get dressed, get into the car, and then once you get into the car, you're like, well, I might as well go somewhere since I'm already here. Then I'm like, so today I made myself come here. So I got here. I'm actually very proud of myself that I made it. I was hopeful that I would get to shoot my bow today, but I did make it, and maybe another day I'll make it and be able to shoot. I am proud of myself for getting out of the house today and actually coming here. So today I did overcome my fear. I overcame it, and I got dressed and I got in my car and I came to the archery range. That's the part that I was worried about because I haven't been able to actually do that this week. Sometimes it's just hard. Sometimes you just don't feel up to it. Even doing the things you want to do, you just don't feel up to it sometimes. And that's okay. Don't beat yourself up. Try again the next time. Give yourself baby steps. Just get dressed and get in your car. Get dressed, get in your car. See where it takes you. Does it take you anywhere? Did you actually get dressed? Did you actually get in your car? Hey, those are accomplishments, okay? Pat yourself on the back. Sometimes just being able to get up and stay awake and out of bed, for me, is an accomplishment. It's a difficult thing after a while because you just get anxious. Staying at home, that's safe and easy. You know what is in store there. You know what you need to do there. It's going out into this world that makes things unpredictable, and you don't know what's going to be thrown your way when you get out there, or what people are going to say, or who you're going to encounter. Going out into the world can be pretty scary. I know it is for me. I've blown off concerts before because I was terrified of being there by myself. There are legitimate fears for that, but a lot of it was just me and my personal anxiety and stopping myself from doing fun things. So I'm hopeful that you can overcome your anxiety today, even taking baby steps, little baby steps, one at a time. I was able to overcome a little bit of my anxiety today. If you have those issues too, I'm here for you. I'm with you. I feel it too. You're doing good. We're working on it, okay? We'll work on it together. That's what this is for. This whole channel is for me to talk to you guys and my kids about all of the stuff that makes me tick and the things I've dealt with over the years and how I push through that. So today was all about my social anxieties, and some days you just don't want to wake up and go do stuff. So along with the social anxieties that come from public places and being around a bunch of people you don't know, especially if you're at a place all by yourself around a bunch of strangers, is one thing. And a lot of us really relate to that and can understand that very well. But along with that is social anxiety with things that are not typical, that other people don't have social anxieties about. A personal one of mine is my cell phone. Okay, so, and I mean, this has been going on for many years, like probably more than 10 years I've had a problem with my cell phone. And I don't really know why, but the moment it makes any noise. It can be ringing, it can be a text message, it can be Facebook, it can be a game telling me it's time to play. It doesn't matter. My phone makes a noise and my heart rate skyrockets. And I start feeling really uneasy and want to shake and feel not okay. So there are times that I will just shut my phone off. There are times when I'll turn off my notifications for text messages and Facebook Messenger, which has actually, I'm pretty sure that has caused me to lose several friends. I understand wanting companionship all the time with your friends. As adults, we have to know and understand and have empathy for the people around us who have social anxieties and cannot tend to our friendship every day, all the time. I can for a little bit, but then I go through my phases where I won't even look at my Facebook messages or my text messages for a week. Sometimes 2, sometimes a month. And then out of the blue, I'll write you back. I wholeheartedly apologize to all of my friends whom I have done that to, where you would write to me and I'll write you back, and then you write to me again and I'll write you back, and then the next day you write to me and then I don't write you back for 2 weeks. Then I write you back out of the blue and is like, hey, how's it going? I've been busy. Well, I was busy. I was locked in up here and could not get out of it. Social anxiety is crippling sometimes. And from what I've experienced in my life, losing friends can be part of that. Personally, I am so thankful for the friends that I have in this world that don't care if I get back to them within a couple of days or a week or a month. I can go 2 years without talking to my best friend on the phone. But the moment I call him up, we're talking for hours, like we just talked yesterday. He's still my best friend, and we can still have hour-long conversations even if we haven't talked to each other in 2 years. And if I don't talk to them again for another 2 years, that's okay. Because I know that they're still my friend and we can still have conversation if one just pops up out of the blue sometime. And I think that that's amazing. Those are the friends that I will hold dear to me. Because that means that you get me. You understand. You get that I'm not going to be able to be around every second of the day, all the time, because I have my own personal blunders. Anxiety is a hard one to deal with. And when you mix anxiety with any other mental condition, like depression or bipolar or PTSD, oh, man, you have anxiety and PTSD triggers. The world is hard, okay? And just remember that we all need to have a little bit of compassion for each other. Love each other. Don't require somebody to be at your whim to be your best friend, okay? I am just not one of them. And sometimes my anxiety just makes me a very bad friend. I would just like to thank you all for hanging out with me for a little while today and letting me vent about my social anxieties and that I'm a bad friend. A lot of the time, it feels like as I've gotten older, I've realized that I just don't have the capacity to have high maintenance friends. I just can't anymore, and it's not because of you, it's my own personal social anxiety blunders that are causing me to be like this as I'm growing older in this life. I am currently 43 years old, and sometimes I just can't do it. The social anxiety gets the best of me, and I just decide I'm gonna stay home. So, you know what? You can too. And that's okay. Don't beat yourself up about it. We all have our own issues in this world. I am a very strong believer in the fact that if you've lived 18 years on this planet, you have been through some shit now, and you probably need a little bit of therapy, maybe a lot of bit of therapy. Or, you just need someone to talk to vent it all out. That's what therapists are for. And honestly, every 10 years that you're alive on this planet after that 18 years, you should probably get therapy. I'm just saying anybody, not specific with you, but anybody who's been alive that long on this planet should probably have a little bit of therapy. Just to learn how to cope with your own anxieties and mental issues that I call my personal blunders. Okay, we all have them. If you've been alive that long, you have them. Because you've been through some shit. You've lived through it. Obviously, you're still alive. So you've lived through some crazy shit. Do yourself a favor. Help yourself out. Find somebody to vent that shit to. Because life is too short to let it just get to you all the time. So while we do have our social anxious days like I did at the archery range, not every day is like that. And there are times that I break out of my funk and I get into Facebook Messenger and I will write to all the friends that I've blown off in big hopes that I will get a message back. So just remember, everybody has their issues, their personal blunders, like all of mine, and be a little compassionate. So I hope that you have an amazingly wonderful day. Do something for you today. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.